Good morning and welcome to Bumblebee Junction. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hiding over here in the shade a little bit. It is a little warm today, but where I'm going to be working is going to be mostly shaded. I'm sure you can hear in the background the tractor is running. Mark is busy with another project. So yeah, it is time to plant potatoes. This is going to be science experiment number I don't know, 1242. We'll just pick a random number, but today I'm going to plant potatoes and I'm going to do it in a fun way. And yeah, Mark might have to put up little notes for me here and there, but yeah, let's get to work and get these potatoes in. Okay, we are over here at one of the big round beds. Now you might remember this one was the one that I had pumpkins in last year, but today we're going to do our little science experiment and we're going to use this bed. And I have a bale of straw, a bag of bone meal, a bag of Job's vegetable and tomato, and I have this 50-pound bag of Kennebec potatoes. Show you the tag on it. These are Kennebecs. And I open the top and they are ready and raring to go. So it will take, and I gotta be really careful when I take these out because some of them have come through the bag, but I'm gonna have a little bit of fun. I got my rake ready. I'm gonna get the camera set up and I'll be right back. Okay, so Mark has the tractor running in the background and I have the camera a few feet away from the bed that I'm working in, so I'm gonna have to use my big girl voice. Sorry if it sounds like I'm yelling, but there are also chickens out here, and yeah, Mark's gonna have that tractor running for a little while. But the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna add any soil to this bed. It's only down 5 or 6 inches, I think. And what I'm gonna do is rake it up, smooth it out, and that's going to be just about it for this step. So I'm going to just do that here for a minute, and yeah, I don't really know if there's anything that I'm going to need to say, but if I do, I'm going to have to use my big girl voice, so hold on. Okay, you can see just from that little bit that the soil is still nice and dark and rich and very, very soft. It's not going to take a whole lot, but I'm going to get it raked up just a little bit more. I'll be right back. Okay, so for anybody who's watched the channel for any length of time, you know that we love science experiments. So I'm going to get going on this. Now the first thing I want to do is I want to lay down some jobs and some bone meal right on top of the dirt. And it's going to be a few handfuls, but hold on, let me get my stuff and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to start with the jobs first, and just going to try to do my best to get it all nice and even, but I'm going to put several big handfuls over the entire surface of the bed. Okay, that's going to about do it for this bag, but we always keep a couple on hand. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get my bag of bone meal and I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, that's pretty much it for the prep work. Now I'm going to go get my potatoes ready, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, we're going to take a break and come over here and show you what Mark is up to. He is taking the ends off of the corn plot on both ends, and he's going to go in here and he's going to get this all mowed down and rotary tilled up, get ready. We still have this one old yucky bale of straw, well hay, and he's going to push it out of the way and try to get it tore up in there too. But he's ready and raring to go, so why don't we just stop and check in on him here in a little bit. Okay, I'm going to move you in closer here for just a minute, show you what I'm going to do next. Now, I'm not going to stir this in. I'm going to leave it just the way it is, and I'm going to set the potatoes into it. Now when you set them, you want to set the top with the most eyes. Now that's really easy on this one because there's barely any on the bottom, but what I'm going to do is set them down in there about halfway and just leave them. I'm going to try to get this whole 50-pound bag set in here as even as I can. So I'm going to do these first few, and then I'm going to put a little break in here. Okay. Just set them down in there. I don't know if you can see that one. Just only about halfway, but this one has most of it on one end, so I'm going to set it in halfway too. Make sure that this one's on camera. This one's pretty easy too. It doesn't have very many on the bottom, but it has quite a few on the top. This one's about the same. There's only really the one on the end. And it looks like this one has most of them right in this area, so I'll probably set this one a little bit on its side. But I have this whole 50-pound bag to get through, so what I'm going to do is just back the camera up a little bit and just do my best to get them spread out as evenly as possible. Okay, it kind of dipped down in here a little bit. I did manage to get that entire bag into that bed. And Mark said have some fun with it, but do your best to get all of them in there. So I did. I know some of them are a little too close together, but I think it'll all work out good. But that is everybody in the bed. And the only other thing that I've got to do is get this straw on top. So hold on and I'll be right back. Okay, I got all the straw on there, and yeah, it is getting a little warm, but there are a lot of clouds rolling in. They're expecting rain tonight, so that'll be a good thing. But I only used about half of that bale of straw, so I'm going to hold on to the other half over here in my cart, and maybe after it rains, come back out here and fluff it up a bit and see if it needs any more. But I don't know if you noticed, but I was really trying to get it good and fluffy. You don't want it packed in, and there were a few really tough spots in that bale of straw. So I just kind of threw them over on the ground there. But you don't want it packed on real thick. You don't want it too heavy, and you certainly don't want the matted pieces. But I think I'm about done for that for right now. So I'm gonna go take a little break, and we should check in on Mark before too long. So hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, we got caught in a little bit of downpour, but as soon as this passes, we will be back out and get back to work. Okay, that one little cloud turned into quite a downpour, but we are up here on Mark's porch watching, from the nice dry spot. All the chickens have gone up in the house too, but it's going to kind of change some of our plans. As soon as this is over, I'll come back and tell you what I'm talking about. Okay guys, if you can't tell, I'm doing my best impression of a drowned rat, and I'm going to have to just show you the end all of what we did today in the next video, because this turned into quite a thunderstorm. It's crazy and it's insane. So I'm just going to go ahead and get on out of here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to ring that little bell. It will let you know when we are having yet another change in plans. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, anything at all in your mind, please leave them in the little box below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Now it's coming down even harder. But, okay, Mark can't even get the tractor over there back onto the corn bed. So, we're pretty much done for today. So, I'm just going to say my goodbyes. Hope you have a lovely day. And don't forget, we love you, and we'll see you in the next one.